What's good, guys? I'm John the Chief, and for this video, it's gonna be on the best place to get high level loot within Fallout 76. Now, I've been doing this area every single day since the game came out, and it is by far the most consistent place to get top tier weapons and armor that I have found, because it resets every single day, and there is like at least 6 to 7 spawns of top tier weapons here. Okay. So let's get right on in with the video, but first make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because that really does mean a lot to me. It really helps me out. It tells me that you're enjoying the content and you want to see more because I'll be doing more videos on Fallout 76. So let's get right on in. First things first, you want to get some power armor and you want to be a decent level, like probably level 30 plus. You can probably do this at a lower level, but I do not recommend it because it will be really difficult at the very end. If you really want to, though, you can do it. It'll just take a lot of time and resources, and you won't even be using the weapons that you get for a long time. So it's actually not that effective to do at 2 level. I started doing this in the high 30s. You can probably get away with doing it in the low 30s though. So where you want to go is the southeast corner of the map. Alright, you're gonna go to a place called Glassed Cavern. This place is very straightforward. You just proceed through the dungeon. There's going to be a lot of scorched enemies that scale to your level. Wait, if you're doing this in the 50s, you're going to be fighting a lot of level 50 enemies. If you're doing this in the 30s, you're going to be fighting a lot of level 30 and lower enemies. Alright, it's a very straightforward dungeon. You can just go straight through it, kill everything that you see, pick up a lot of the loot because at the very end there's a workbench, which makes it so that way this place is even better for actually learning weapon mods because you can break down everything that you pick up and then you don't need to worry about it and you can just leave the dungeon afterwards. Okay, so for this you're gonna actually need to get to this point right here, and this is where you're gonna get your first piece of loot from these dead fog crawlers. Now, these dead enemies that you see throughout this dungeon, it's gonna have loot. So the fog crawlers, the Mirelurk queens, the SCORCHBEAST that you encounter that are dead, they have a chance of having loot. And I always get like 6 of them to have actual high tier loot for me. So make sure you check out every single dead body. Usually double check too, because a lot of them take a little while to load up. So you want to make sure that you're actually getting everything you possibly can out of this. After this room, there is a very small amount of enemies that you actually have to go through. I think it's just like 1 room, and once you finish that, you're gonna be at the final boss, the big bad of the cavern. So just proceed. There's just gonna be a few SCORCHBEASTs on the way, not much loot that is actually notably worth going for, so you can just run past everything, and when you get to the very end, you're gonna see a room that looks like this. From here, you're going to want to trigger the boss fight. So you're going to step forward, the SCORCHBEAST will emerge from the ground, and you're going to have to run away. Unless you're at a really high level and you have really strong weapons, where it doesn't really matter, a SCORCHBEAST you can easily handle in a 1v1, just go and bring your shotgun right to his face. Not much can usually survive too many hits of that. That's what I did in this clip, but if you are on a high level, I recommend cheesing it, which is what I did when I originally did the Glassed Cavern. So you're going to want to bring him to one of the entrances because he will just stand out there and he won't do much to you. Now all you have to worry about is the scorched enemies that come from behind. If you can handle them, then he'll just be standing there. You can just toss easy nades, you can just shoot him freely with headshots with the hunting rifle. Take your time. That is one of the reasons why you are supposed to pick up weapons throughout the dungeon if you are low level, because those will turn to weapon mods, but you're also going to be going through a lot of ammo and a lot of weapons when fighting the SCORCHBEAST if you're low level. So you're going to want to be just cycling through weapons because they'll constantly be breaking for you. So that's what you got to do with this. You want to make sure that you have a lot of weapons. If you're a low level, just cheese it and then loot everything, because at this room there is gonna be a ton of loot that you can get. It is absurd the amount of stuff I've gotten. I've gotten things such as the light machine gun, the Fat Man, the Broadsider, the crossbow, the 50 cal machine gun. I've gotten a Tesla rifle. I've gotten I can't even remember all the weapons I've gotten. Railway rifle. Any rare weapon that you can think of, I probably got it before from this cavern, and I've only ran through this like 3 times total. So That's what you want to do. It resets every single day, so you want to be able to repeat this every day because it's like a daily. You want to be doing this like as if you're getting bounties in Destiny, or it's like MMO and you have a daily event that you have to do in order to get loot. You want to be doing this every single day so that way you can maximize your loot. Again, just make sure you go through every dead body in this boss room. Make sure you pick everything up. There's a bunch of SCORCHBEASTs, there's fog crawlers, there's Mylar queens. You want to make sure that you loot everything, and also the chest in the little bunker on your left. That is all you have to do. Make sure you just pick up everything that you can. Go to the very end. There's gonna be a workbench. Dismantle everything that you don't use, like all those laser rifles and combat shotguns that you pick up throughout the dungeon. You're gonna want to dismantle that so you learn the modifications for them, and also get the parts for it. Then comes the tricky part of deciding what you can actually take back, because you'll still probably be over encumbered with the amount of weapons you get. Anyways, hope all of you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it, and have a great day.